ya ko ko le ko ni ya so no ga na tuna ni le fana ya chi na puto wa le ni ya mo di na mo chi ni ya mo no no chi le ni ya mo no no chi le ni ya mo no ni ni ba ni le no wa ko ni ya we la ji go ni na ka aga wo ju ga wata ni do no na pa ni do no kuma mi wata ya wata I ga ta no I ga ta ko so ni be I je ku ye tata ni ile nya ku tata ko ga wo mo ye se na ga ha bu nya ku tata ni ile ya we ku se we se ko
I'm Sidi Mwabweze. Let me show you what they showed me, and please believe this story. Rivers give identity to communities in African societies. This identity pattern also applies to rural African societies. In Anambra State, Nigeria, one of the top tourism sites is the Great Uchu River. It is located in Umuchu, which is in Agwata local government area of the state. Rural news tourism took us to Umuchu, where we visited the Great Uchu River, which has a history tied to the origin of the community. The journey began from our hotel room that early morning. A great philanthropist in the community, Dr. Ikemefuna Ononkwo, the Ikemba Umuchu, saw us in his community and was happy with our mission. He put us in a hotel for the number of days we stayed for the adventure and told us that his community had rich and beautiful cultural heritage. He said we should explore the community and have some fun. That was when the excitement began. We needed a tour guide that understood the terrain very well, including the history of the relationship between Uchu River and Umuchu community. And of course, we got the best. Twin brothers Chukwode and Chiduro Onyebuchi took us through the entire journey and provided answers to questions that helped our adventure. Chiduro himself is the custodian of the Ofo Uchu, the symbol of identity and respect for the Uchu River. We started out the trip to the river in a car. Until we got to a point where we had to park and complete the trip on foot. The excitement was just getting started.
So we commenced the journey on foot. Now we're trekking down straight to the Uchu River, the Great Uchu River. Follow me as we head down to the river. route to the Uchu River, the Great Uchu River.
Yes.
Yeah, but I have special guides leading me to the Uchu River. Actually, I'm just finding out that the Uchu River is actually a beautiful place for sightseeing. Yes. So when people come back to Umuchu during December and all those festive periods, they can actually bring their kids to see the great Uchu River. I'm actually impressed with what I'm seeing.
Thank you.
At the Uchu River, Chukwudi gave us a brief introduction of the Uchu River.
We also heard that the Uchu River is surrounded by some villages. Chukwudi explained more on this.
Chukwudi said that when people come to the Uchu River to bath, they contact good tidings because that is what the river is all about. Something happened when we first arrived at the Uchu River. Chiduru dropped the Ofo Uchu at the bank of the river. He then showed me movements in the river, which he said started because the river was responding to the presence of the Ofo. The movement came in form of light but coordinated waves. Chiduru called it Ebile Mmiri. He said the river was responding to the presence of the Ofo. Once that movement is seen, anyone in the water has to come out and wait until the Ofo is removed. Look closely, you can see the light waves called Ebile Mmiri. Chiduru performed the traditional rites of respect he always accorded the Uchu River as the custodian of the Ofo Uchu. This included breaking of early morning kola nut to honor Uchu River.
Umuchu, Umuchu. As a kind of really got about an uncle. Well, not you going to Naka. I got what you got, what I knew the long. Papa knew the long. You me with a water. You got time over. I got uncaught on Iber. I get queer tata lila. Nya put tata. Nya put tata Ogavo. When you're not having I put tata lila, that way we share with me. Bedo, you know my head dead. Kabuzu, you hear dead. You get your queen and I put under more. Huh? At the lemon, you may I in here. The queen here. Ellie check a lemon. You let them to get my town poor man. At the lemon, I come the mom. If you let me, I took you now by my hunger. The
name of the community, Umuchu, was derived from the Uchu River. History has it that in the olden days, around 17th, 18th, and 19th century, the Uchu River protected Umuchu people from wars with neighboring towns. Whenever there was a fierce battle with other towns, those who ran back to the community went straight to the Uchu River and stayed by the banks. Once the enemies pursued them to this place, such enemies perished mysteriously. Fast forward to modern day society, the Uchu River has become a top tourist attraction in the entire Igbo land. Our tour guides Chiduru and Chukwudi took us to the Isimmiri Riverhead and Odummiri. They first took us to Odummiri. Then to Isimmiri. Now the Isimmiri and Odummiri don't actually mean that the river started and stopped at the head and the tail that I was shown. This probably refers to the direction of flow of the river. That is, the river flows from this direction to that direction. Wow, what an exciting trip. Well, it's now time to head back to the village. The Great Uchu River is certainly a spot you should visit whenever you are in Anambra State.